Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is gonna be me doing my makeup and answering some questions. I asked my followers, I'm just kidding. I asked my friends on Instagram to ask me questions. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me because I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these. And I also asked people on my spam account too, so I have quite a few of questions to answer, but I'm just gonna be doing my makeup. It's not gonna be a really in-depth makeup tutorial, but obviously I'm gonna be showing you what I use. First, what I like to do is I like to put sunscreen on my face. Even though I'm not going out anywhere, I still believe sunscreen is a really good product to be using. So I use the e.l.f. Skin Sun Touchable Well Glow Sunscreen. I just put it all over my face. So let's start with the questions. What made you want to start YouTube? Okay, so funny story. I've been doing YouTube since I was in middle school. I'll try and insert some clips. It's me, Isabella, and today's video I'm going to be showing y'all my morning routine / a mini vlog for school.
If so, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
But yeah, I've always been like the content creator. And it's so funny, my sister and I were just having this conversation the other day about how she's always been the entrepreneur, like always quick to try and start businesses, always quick to find new ways to make money. So she's always been like the business savvy type. And me, I've always wanted to become a content creator. Ever since I was in middle school, I used to record vlogs and videos. I used to edit them. But randomly one day I was like, oh, I'm gonna start YouTube again. And this was like summer 2023, where I was like, oh, I'm gonna start YouTube again. So that's why I started posting. I took a break because I got too focused on school. And then here we are. I've now started posting more on TikTok. Just like me cleaning, me doing my makeup, random stuff like that. But yeah, that's what made me want to start YouTube. Because it's always been in the back of my brain. I've always done it since I was so young. Now I'm close to hitting 60 subscribers. I was literally so hyped to hit 50 and now I'm at 58, I believe. So I'm only 2 subscribers away from hitting 60, which I'm very grateful. I know it's not that much, but to me it really does mean a lot. Even if it's a small amount. What's my favorite makeup step? Ooh, okay. So I definitely have to say eyebrows or eyeliner. I love doing eyeliner. I love doing my eyebrows because I take pride in my eyebrows. Even though y'all probably don't think they're the best. I've been through a lot with my eyebrow journey. I went from having thick eyebrows to like eyebrows that were apart like this to thin eyebrows and now this eyebrow shape. And speaking of eyebrows, that's what we're gonna actually do. You can't really tell in this lighting, but my hair is a red color. I know it doesn't look red at all, okay? But trust me, in different lightings it does look red. And it's like a cherry red almost. I used the Morphe James Charles Artistry palette, and I go in, I'm pretty sure you can tell, I go in with this shade right here, I mix it with this shade, and then this brown shade. So I mix all 3 together to try and get it to match my hair. I know they look crazy. This is, imagine I just left them like this. They look like Mr. Bean. Concealer fixes everything. So I'm going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, Light Sand. I'm gonna conceal under my eyebrows and on top of my eyebrows. I know a lot of people say not to use concealer for the on top of your eyebrows and you should use a shade that's more closest to your foundation shade. But I bronzed the heck out of my forehead so it matches well. How to move on. Okay, we're getting deep with it, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. So basically how to move on, you just have to allow yourself to fully heal. And I know that sounds like, bro, I've heard that so many times, but it really is the truth. You have to allow yourself to hurt. That's the main step. Don't try and push your pain aside, because what you're feeling is valid. So you have to allow yourself to feel all the emotions that you are feeling, because all that sadness you're going through, especially through heartbreak, it turns into anger. And then once you push aside that anger and you allow yourself to be mad about it, like, oh, I didn't deserve this, soon it'll start to turn into acceptance. You can't change what happened. You can't change how it happened. You can't change how it played out. So you allowing yourself to feel every single emotion will soon allow you to be like, oh, I can't change anything about it, so I'm just gonna have to accept it and move on with my life. Because life doesn't stop for anybody. It doesn't. And there's nothing you can do about it. So why waste all your time and energy thinking of what could have been? I'm very aware of emotions. Like, I'm very aware. I allow myself to cry. And some people may think like, oh, it's a weakness to be so emotional. But I think it's actually a strength of mine. It allows me to be emotional in certain situations. It allows me to fully accept and feel all my emotions. Because I used to be the type to push my emotions aside, like, oh, this doesn't matter. Like, people are going through way worse things than I am. So it's like, it almost seems meaningless to a point. Like, oh, why am I feeling sad? People have it way worse than I do. But then I was like, wait, my feelings and my emotions do matter, especially to myself. Like, oh, okay, they are valid. I'm feeling this way for a valid reason. And you also have to be okay with the fact that you're not always going to get closure. And as much as you want closure from certain situations, that's not how it works. So you have to be okay with the fact, like, oh, okay, I'm okay with healing without ever fully getting closure. Also, a main thing on how I moved on, sorry. I just got tired of feeling sorry for myself. Like, I got tired of crying, I got tired of being angry, I got tired of begging, I got tired of spamming, I got tired of texting this guy over and over again, like, hey, like, we can fix this. I just got tired of feeling sorry for myself. Like, hello, do you want to sit around, cry all day, be sad, be miserable over a situation you can't change or over something you can't fix? Or do you want to just be like, oh, I'm going to continue moving on, I'm going to focus on what I need to do, focus on school, focus on work, whatever it is that you need to focus on. You just, like, snap yourself out of it. Like, here I am talking about, like, oh, I allowed myself to feel emotion. And yes, I did allow myself to feel these emotions to a certain extent. I just got tired of feeling sorry for myself. So I was like, wait, why am I crying over somebody who obviously doesn't care about how I'm doing, who probably doesn't even care that we ended. And yeah, that's how I moved on. Everybody moves on differently, everybody does it their own pace, and that's totally okay. But that's what helped me personally, was allowing myself to feel, allowing myself to be like, oh, my feelings are valid, and then getting tired of feeling sorry for myself. So I was like, oh, I need to pick myself the fuck up, because no one's gonna do it for you but yourself. But yeah, that was probably the worst advice ever. I'm sorry, but that's literally what I did to move on. And what I do to set my eyelids in place is I go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder in 120 Classic Ivory. And I just go in with a brush and I brush it all over my eyelids so they don't crease. What the heck? What happened to my contact? My contact just disappeared. It's in my eyelid. Hang on, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna try and get this out so I don't freak out. Okay, I fixed it. That was honestly so scary. I can't believe that happened. What's the biggest regret you have? That's peachy. Dang. That's a deep ass question. The biggest regret I have, I don't know. I guess I could say I regret spending so much time waiting on someone who didn't want me. But also, I don't know if I really regret anything. Because all the things I've done has shaped me into the person I am. I know that's such a cliche thing to say. How can you not regret anything? But I truly believe, like, if you do something, something's always gonna come out of it. Whether it's bad or good, and you can just learn from those experiences. But yeah, if I did have to pick something that I did regret, it was wasting time on someone who didn't actually care about me. Yeah, so just don't waste your time. No, I'm just kidding. What I just did right now is I took a eyeshadow brush and I just took a tan shade from the Morphe James Charles palette and put it in my crease. Now I'm going in with this ColourPop Sailor Moon collection in this shade. It's just a pan glitter. I'm just gonna put it all over my eyelid. Don't make decisions that you know you're gonna regret, because it will come back to you. No, I'm just kidding. It really is a learning experience. I don't really have any big regrets. Everything I chose to do willingly happened for a reason. Okay. And then, what's better, beer or girly drinks? I personally do not like beer. Beer is nasty. It just isn't my cup of tea. Don't drink alcohol, guys. It's bad for you. But if I had to choose, I'd say girly drinks. Biggest secret you have? It wouldn't be a secret then, would it? My ex-best friend at the time and I did something crazy. I guess I'll confess. I'm gonna do eyeliner right now. Oh, actually, I also got a question. I'm gonna come back to the biggest secret I have. I remember seeing a question that my friend Genesis asked. Go-to eyeliner. My go-to eyeliner is definitely the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Eyeliner. I used to like these types of eyeliners, the ones like the pen. I used to really like these, but I noticed that the brand I used changed their tip to a felt tip instead of a brush, and the felt tip is just way too hard to work with, so I use the brush now to do my eyeliner. Okay, now let's go back to the biggest secret I have. This was about a year and a half ago. I've never told anyone this story. I think I have told like a few people, but no one knows. Not even the person involved knows. So basically, it was me and my ex-best friend at the time. She was always down to do anything with me, so I was like, okay, bro, let's go. Basically, it was with my ex-boyfriend. He had blocked me one day. Keep in mind, we were like not dating, but he basically made it seem like we were for 2 months. I know, I was down bad. I'm not gonna go into too many details because I didn't do anything wrong. I just asked why he was following this one girl. And then I woke up the next day blocked, and I was like, oh, hell no, you block me? After you just did all this shit? So then I texted my best friend and I was like, hey, I have a plan, and I know it sounds crazy and stupid, but would you be down? And she's like, duh, you don't even have to tell me what it is. I'm down. I was staying at my sister's apartment at the time, and my ex-best friend, she lived literally not even 5 minutes away, up the street. So she came over really quick, and I told her, I was like, so basically, I'm gonna pretend that I'm missing, and you're gonna like text him and everything like that and make it seem like I am missing, so he'll unblock me. I know it's not good to lie, okay? Don't do what I did, okay? I was completely crazy. I was completely down bad, and I would never do this for a man ever again. Basically, I was like, yeah, let's do it. We drove to his house because he swore to gosh that he was at work. He was not at work. But we drove to his house, like a couple houses down, parked, and sat there for a fat minute. And she was calling him off a text now number. She was texting him. She was like, do you know where Bella is? We were supposed to hang out, but she hasn't answered me. She hasn't said anything. She's been ignoring my texts. She's been ignoring my calls. I don't know where she is. She turned her location off. So we were trying to play into it like, oh, Bella's really missing. Bella's really gone. So he kept on reading the text, but he wasn't answering, he wasn't texting back, and then he finally called me, and I was like, oh, he called me. I was like, shh, be quiet. I told my ex-best friend, I was like, be quiet. Mind you, we were literally right outside his house, and he was like, he called me Isabella, which no one calls me Isabella. He was like,
Isabella, where are you?
and I was like, why do you want to know?
He's like, why am I getting texts from so-and-so that you're missing?
And I muted it. I was like, how did he know it was you? And she was like, I have no idea. And I was like, oh, I don't know.
He's like, where are you? Be for real, where are you?
And I was like, oh, I'm just at the park. I came to a park to clear my head. Da-da-da.
And he was like, go home, Belle. He was like, go home, Belle.
I was like, why? I don't know. I was like, why did you block me? Da-da-da-da. And he just hung up on me. And I was like, okay, fuck you, bitch. I'm done. And I was like, man, I'm about to beat his ass. No, I'm just kidding. So basically, I faked that I was missing to get my ex-boyfriend to unblock me. It kind of worked, but it kind of didn't. We never talked again after that. So that's my biggest secret. And it's not a secret anymore because I told the whole world. But don't be down bad. Don't do what I did. It's stupid and reckless, and something really bad could have happened. And it may seem like a stupid, harmless prank, and it wasn't even meant to be a prank. It was just me being fucking crazy. I don't encourage this type of behavior. Yeah. So don't do what I did. It's stupid, reckless, dumb. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to curl my lashes and use this Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. The next question is, what is your favorite movie? So I'm just going to name my top 3, okay? Not in any particular order. Just my top 3. I loved Mamma Mia for the longest time, the OG one. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again was really good too. I just recently watched it. But Mamma Mia has always been my favorite since I was a little kid. I always thought it was such a beautiful movie. And I know there's a lot of singing, but it never clicked in my mind like, oh, it's a freaking musical. I don't really like musicals, but I love Mamma Mia. Love the Lego Batman movie. I know I have another favorite movie. I just can't seem to remember. And no one asked this, but no one asked what's my favorite show. So I'm just gonna say it because I didn't really get a lot of questions. Okay, I lied in the beginning. I just wanted to be cool. I'm very grateful to have gotten a little few questions that I did. But my favorite show, Criminal Minds. I've rewatched it so many times. All-time favorite show is a show, and it's an anime at the same time. Naruto and Naruto Shippuden are my 2 favorite animes ever. I wish I could go back and rewatch it for the first time. I did not know how peak it was until I watched it. I like AOT, I like Jujutsu Kaisen. Those are just my anime shows I like. I recently got into watching Scandal. But yeah, those are my favorite shows. No one asked, no one cares, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I'm gonna put my lashes on off camera. Okay, so I put my lashes on. They're not my favorite, but they shall suffice. Oh, best primer. For the summertime, I used the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. As you could tell, she is ran through. She has been through it, okay? There's literally not even anything in here, but to me there is. But I have been obsessed with the NYX face glue. It's very lightweight, gets the job done. So I'm just going to put this on, and then I'm going to do my foundation, which is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. With the LA Girl Pro Concealer in shade Espresso. I use it to contour my nose, my whole face, and I use this brush to contour, and then this angled brush for my nose. Oh, what's your perfect day? Perfect day It's definitely sometime in the fall. I love fall. I love the cold the cold weather. I hate summer because I sweat a lot. Perfect day. Something chill. I love a chill day. Which literally all my days are chill. Next question. How are you doing mentally? I'm actually doing pretty good. I still have my days. Like, everybody has their good days. Everybody has their bad days. Don't get me wrong. Like, I still get sad sometimes. I still get angry. But I'm working on it. I've actually seen my mental health improve drastically because the books I got, and they're actually really good. I've been starting to get into journaling. That's what's helped me improve my mental health recently, is journaling, writing down my thoughts. I know it sounds cringe and lame. So I've been journaling every day. I also like to use these books. This is the ABCs of Self-Love, A Simple Guide to Loving Yourself, Reclaiming Your Worth, and Changing Your Life by Melody Godfred. And it's one of those books that you can write in. I'm gonna give you an example of one. This one is H, Happy Thoughts. This one is where you had to create your own Happy Thoughts playlist. So I wrote down my playlist songs, and then I wrote down how I feel when I listen to this playlist. So it's just a cute book where you can write down all your thoughts for the ABCs. My mental health has been doing great. I don't want to jinx it.
Do you know you have 30 minutes? Are you kidding me? 30, yes.
If you think negative thoughts, negative things are going to happen to you. If you think positive thoughts, positive things are going to happen to you. Your tongue has a way of speaking things into existence, whether you believe it or not. So if you say good things are going to happen, good things are going to happen. If you say bad things are going to happen, you're opening up your heart and your mind to welcome those bad things. I just got too busy yapping and not telling you. I went in with the Creme Shop X Hello Kitty blush and strawberry milk. And then I went in with the same e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer. I'm going in with the Morphe brightening pink setting powder. I like having a bright under eye, and then I'm just going in with the powder puff, and I'm gonna put this to set my concealer. I'm going in with this, it's from the Naruto collab. The paint completely washed off. It's the ColourPop X Naruto collection. It's the pink gel liner. I'm gonna line my waterline. And then my friend asked, what's your lip combo? I got this from my beauty supply store. It literally just says lip pencil, and it's the brown one. I go in with this Kylie lipstick, shade 417 Dashing. It's from their Christmas collection. So I use these two. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna outline my lips. I slightly overline my lips a lot.
Brian Higgins decides to confront him, and he is back.
I go in with the lipstick and I put it in the middle of my lips. Now I'm gonna go in with the Max Fix Plus setting spray and set the heck out of my face. Okay, everything just came crumbling down. Is that foreshadowing for what's gonna happen in my life? So this is the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoy. I just want to say thank you to those who did ask me questions. I really did have fun filming this video and answering some of y'all's makeup questions too. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what videos y'all want to see next. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next ones. Peace out, little homies. Stay safe out there. You.